Okay, well, first of all, you're very welcome to the conference here in Malta. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what brings you here?
Okay, so I'm a specialist with the Department for International Trade in the UK, and I support my colleagues in the UK, but also our posts, the people who are in our embassies and consulates around the world, to engage with companies, entrepreneurs, innovators, to help them understand the UK system and how we might help them to work and partner in the UK.
The UK itself has gone, I'm ex-Daily Mail journalist, so I've seen a huge change within the UK. How is the entrepreneurial spirit there in the sense of, number one, helping people to do business in Malta, and number two, especially with startups, when it comes to investing and helping people get off the ground? How is the general foundation section?
Well, it's very good. I mean, I think it's widely recognised that within the wider Europe, I'll call it now, the UK has got the largest investment community. It's got the highest level of investment into, I'm talking about life sciences, healthcare, startups. So it's a very vibrant place for that. We have, across the UK, I'm not just talking about the Golden Triangle, we have communities, clusters, science opportunity zones where smaller companies can be supported, meet other companies that are similar, lots of infrastructure to support them, develop their business, engage with the NHS if that's their market or a wider market. And then once they're established in the UK and perhaps they want to export, we also provide a lot of help for export from the UK.
Malta has become, especially over the last few years, a hub when it comes to AI and blockchain, also with cryptocurrency, but for a long time it's been like a gaming jurisdiction. Is there certain businesses or sectors which are moving towards the UK, which are kind of more heavy, say, than, as I said, gaming would be here, as well as financial sector? Would they be the same type of companies that are moving to UK?
I think I'm speaking mainly about life sciences and health tech, but clearly a lot of fintech has come to the UK, and we've got some, really fast-growing companies there. And of course, there is crossover, as I think we see in this in this conference, between those that develop for a fintech market and perhaps those that then venture into health tech. So life sciences and health tech, which is my area, very vibrant, very strong, as I say, and really leading the way in wider Europe.
And regarding MedTech itself, how important do you think conferences like this are to inform people outside of what's going on within this industry?
They're very important. I mean, there's clearly a wide grouping, and this crossover with blockchain and AI, which is going on at the same time, I think is very useful, because I think we can all appreciate that the real major steps in the technologies and the innovations we see in the world now are at that intersection between more traditional areas that we were used to a decade or so ago.
And regarding the AI, especially within medical and health situations here in Malta, for instance, having a growing population, say over 65, there's been quite some difficulties in getting people to log in, and sort of, is that similar in the UK?
I think it's fair to say, and I think that's something that people tend to think of, or it will be more difficult for older people. But actually, the older generation are really quite switched on, silver surfers, as we often refer to them. And if you look at the number of people who have smartphones, be it the older generation or in areas of deprivation, where perhaps you really want to be able to reach out to people, nearly everyone has got a smartphone now. So I think there's a lot being done in that area, and a lot of our studies, our evidence development organisations do have particular ways of reaching out to older people or more deprived individuals and communities.
And I believe you're speaking tomorrow, is that correct?
That's right, yes.
And what topics will you be speaking on?
Well, we're speaking generally as a panel about, the UK as an opportunity for investment. So I hope to highlight some of the things that we can do for entrepreneurs with our Global Entrepreneurs Programme, some of the infrastructure that we have to help companies and innovators who want to understand the system and develop evidence. for the NHS market, but also for a wider global market, as the NHS in the UK is often seen as an implementer of quality. So those are the sort of things I like to highlight. And also we have a new NHS innovation portal, and anyone around the world can go onto that.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, best of luck with everything. Thank you very much for talking to us, and as I said, we hope to see you in Malta many times. Thank you very much.